So last week I picked up the brand new AirPods Max 2 and I've got some thoughts on them. Here's my 1-minute review. So I've been wanting to try these for about a year, but what's held me back is the noise canceling. The tech in the original AirPods Max is honestly pretty outdated. And to somebody who daily drives the AirPods Pro 3, which have the H2 chip, which gives the best noise canceling I've heard in my life, by far, I simply couldn't downgrade to something worse because I value noise canceling a lot. But the AirPods Max 2 have that new H1 chip and improved noise canceling, so I picked these things up immediately and I'm kind of obsessed. And the H2 chip really does deliver. It's night and day. These things are now best in class for noise canceling. If you travel a lot or need quiet for schoolwork, these are going to be one of the best options on the market. The comfort is also insane. This is what originally drew me to the AirPods Max. These things feel so good on my head and I could wear them on an 8-hour flight, no problem. And then the sound quality is absolutely insane for the price. This is pretty well documented and not a surprise, but these things sound incredible. But if you plug these in via USB-C, you could actually get full lossless audio, which if you have these, please try it. You will hear sounds that you didn't even know existed. It is the craziest listening experience when you plug these things in, but they sound great wirelessly as well. If I were to offer one criticism, the case setup is kind of weird and they are a little bit clunky to travel with. I would prefer something that does fold down. That being said, I do understand why they did this. Folding joints do add a huge breakage point to headphones, and these things are sturdy as all hell. And for what it is, the case is super high quality, and it is a smart case, so it does power on and off the headphones when you take it in and out of the case, so you don't need to worry about fiddling with power buttons and LED lights. They just kind of work when you take them out and put them on your head. Long story short, huge fan of the AirPods Max. If you travel a lot, if you need headphones that you wear for long periods of time, you need good sound quality, you need good noise canceling, these are the ones. I'd say I regret not getting them earlier, but I think I would be let down by the noise canceling if I got the earlier version. So the AirPods Max 2 are the ones. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments. I'll catch you in the next video. So today we're going to be installing probably one of my favorite smart lighting devices ever, the Lytmi Sync Box. I've been using these things for years, but I haven't installed one in my bedroom yet, so it's time to change that. They basically give you this really dope dynamic lighting effect on your TV that matches whatever's playing on the TV. So this isn't sponsored at all. Like I said, I've had this thing for years, but they just so happen to be 50% off on Amazon right now, so I'll leave a link to those in my bio. Don't know how long that's going to last though. So let's get this thing set up. This is the main box. You have 4 ports. You have 2 HDMI ports, one that goes to your input device, whether that's your Apple TV, cable box, whatever that is. The other goes to your TV. This thing basically just sits in the middle of your HDMI cable, steals the signal, and outputs it on the LEDs. Once you have the HDMI cable plugged in, you get 2 of these RGB LED strips that have a USB cable on the end. You just plug each of those in, wrap them around the TV, and you're done. Let's get that set up. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to unmount your TV here, but it makes it 100 times easier, so I just did that here. Next, you're going to take one of your strips and use the adhesion that's on the back just to mount it alongside your TV. When you get to the corner here, they have these nice little corner strips that just help you kind of turn that corner without having to kink the LED strip. You just want to make an L on the side of the TV like this. If you have any extra slack, you can cut it along the cut lines here. For the second strip, you want to put the USB cable on the same end and create another L. Once you've done that, you're going to want to plug both the USB cables into the sync box, and we're almost done here. We're going to tidy up the cables a little bit with a zip tie, then take our USB cable from our Apple TV. We're going to plug it into the sync box, plug the other USB cable back into the TV on the output, plug some power in, and you'll see the lights kick on. We're pretty much done. Going to get some double-sided adhesive tape here, mount it up, test the lights before we put it up. It's all looking good. Remount the TV, and we're ready to rock. Some optional cable management here. I'm going to use this cable channel thing to clean up the cables because I'm a slut for cable management. Nice, looks really clean. Now here's the final product. Absolutely love this thing. It's super plug and play. You just mount the strips up, plug it in, and you're done, and I absolutely love this effect. So the lights look great, and they're super bright too. You don't need to be in a dark room at all for these things to work. You'll see here I'm in a mildly lit room, and they're super bright. Even here watching a movie in a fully lit room, you can see they're still super immersive. These things take viewing pretty much anything to the next level, especially like action scenes and everything. That makes the whole experience just 100 times better. Really, really love these lights. Super easy to install. Big fan. There are a few different companies that make these, but I like the Lytmi one specifically. The other ones usually require a camera to mount above the TV to view it and display the colors. I just think it looks clunky. This does it all through HDMI. And even though they are plug and play, they also do come with an app, so you could manually turn on and off the lights if you don't want them on for whatever reason. You could adjust the brightness, or just use them as static regular LEDs in the back of the TV, do a bunch of different effects, change colors, whatever you want. And they do, of course, also connect to your smart home. Anyway, big fan of these Lytmi Sync Box things. I think they look great, super cool effects, really immersive viewing experiences, really easy to install, and they are half off right now, so you can find a link to them in my bio on Amazon. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks for watching. I appreciate every single one of you.